Okay, so this is a home video of a DIY project that is going to involve rebuilding this half bath that is close to 50 years old. And it's my first one. I'm Marilyn of PB&J Interiors and been in business about 16 years, and I've never done a home video, so this is my first one. We have part of the sink unhooked, and we're working on getting the toilet disconnected so we can take it out, and then we'll be able to start demolition. So this is part one. This is the original. Phase one is done. Day one. Got a lot taken care of today, unexpectedly. We got everything emptied out of this little bathroom and the toilet taken out and the sink, which had a vanity around it, it's taken out. Everything's all plugged up and ready to demolish the tile and the floor. So there you go. Okay, so today I am removing the medicine cabinet that has been up there for I don't know how long, 20 years or so, and starting to remove the tile. So the next shot will be when all of this tile is gone. We're about to finish up day 3, I think it is, on this demolition, and luckily I was able to pull this cabinet off the wall and start taking the tile down, and I got quite a bit done. So that's it for today, I think. Hi! I know I'd hit a tough one. Some of them come off easier than others. So, friends and DIYers, you can see that the tile is almost gone. We have this one, and I forgot my glove. Have this one little section left. And when I first started, I was like being really careful and picking stuff up as I go, but as it's gotten towards the end, I'm just letting it fly. This whole removal of tile here has probably taken a total of about 8 to 10 ongoing hours. So it's not a very big space, but it's been on here for, what would you say, videographer, about 50 years?
Yeah, the house was built in '62, so
So
that's a little over a little 50, almost 55 years.
55 5 years. This tile was put on here good. So it's about off. We just have this little corner left, and we're done. Woohoo! See you next time. Okay, so today is August the 17th, and that makes us right at 2 weeks into this half bath remodel. All the tile is off, and all the flooring is off down to the subfloor, except for these two tiles right here, which are going to come off, and then I will be finished with my project for today. Okay, it's sheetrock removal day, and we are in the process of taking out all the pieces that have glue on them and things like that where the tile was, and those places have to be fixed and renewed with new sheetrock. Then we'll be taping and prepping for paint. But this is that phase. Okay, so I've decided to try my hand at plaster technique called aging, and I'm just using basic sheetrock mud and putting it on with a trowel and then smoothing it out. And so far it's going pretty good, except I have learned that I should have probably researched this first before I actually started, because it takes a whole lot more mud than I thought. Plus, I'm sure there's a way that you can mix it with color and do fabulous things like that. But I am a person that is kind of impatient when it's my own space. So I decided to just try it, just kind of winging it. So we'll see how it turns out. But I'm about 2/3 of the way finished now, and as soon as I get the last wall done over here where the red is, then we can put our first coat of paint on and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, so we're on the painting phase, and I have finished putting on the textured mud to create the sort of a stucco type finish on the walls. These walls were in pretty bad shape, so I thought that would be a good option, and I like the stucco effect in a small room. So the stucco is done and dry, and we have painted the ceiling, which really brightened up this room, and now we are putting on the wall color, which is just a real sky blue color. And it's partially finished, and then once the paint is done, we'll move on to the next step. So here we are in this process. Stucco on, paint on, ceiling painted, walls all painted, window trim painted, scraped, and today is installation of flooring. Okay, so this morning we started with flooring and cleaning up paint, and as you can see, we got the walls all finished. The light fixture is installed, the electric face plates are on, and then we installed the hardwood flooring, the two of us, and we did some baseboard trim, and we still have a little bit of touch up to do on the trim, but basically we're ready for the plumbing fixtures to be put in, the sink and the toilet, and then we'll be pretty much just doing finishing. Well, we're getting down to the final stages of our half bath renovation, and we are building our little storage cabinet that goes behind the toilet, and as soon as we finish that, we'll be doing the finishing on the bathroom. That's it for now. Okay, so our half bath is complete. It was 32 years in the making. Not on purpose, we just never did get around to it. And finally it got to the point where it was non-functional, so we decided to make this our do-it-yourself project, and challenged myself to do most of the work with assistance from my husband to get this all finished, and it came out pretty good. It's came out to be a nice little half bath. So we are pleased.